There we go. No, it's because it just crashes all the time. It always happens. Like, when you have double Logitech, like, cameras, like a webcam and another webcam, they just automatically reset their own settings. They're, like, fun like that. So yeah, so for Air Necrons has been here. I'm pretty much finishing all the cabling, and then just airbrushing all the off-source lighting from all the cables and stuff. And I'm gonna make this guy real pretty. Real pretty. I'm gonna start with this one at least. And then the best part is I don't have to go crazy on all these things because I'm just gonna hit it with where did they run off to? Nice metallic green. I'm going to hit the larger areas with metallic green, and then I'm going to come in with fluorescent, and I'm just going to hit everything. Oh yeah, like, at first, a lot of people, including myself, was like, man, these things are pretty dark. Like, just in this lighting, it's bronze, but in just regular lighting, it's pretty close to dark brown. But once I get that color in it, oh, it's gonna be pretty. Oh, the orange. What's it called again? Pilsner beer. Oh god, I forgot what they were called. Thank you very much. Love your work, dude. Like, your work is awesome. I should really put on some just wiping hand. Hopefully, if I get enough going, I can get this all done and banged out before the end of this week. Then I can just put in all the black and everything. Be nice and pretty. Just gonna go thick on some of these cables. So how did that charity stream run out? Rhino? Like, I kind of just tipped and dashed. Cables. All of them. Tick. Tick. Cables. No problem. Gotta save the rhinos somehow. I don't know any other way other than like actually hunting the hunters, which is kind of also kind of a little touchy on that issue, but we'll see from that. Nice, that's awesome. Hot sauce? I missed some hot sauce? Really? What in the world happened? I definitely was not around for hot sauce. I was not told of any hot sauce. They just make you drink hot sauce? They even like let you do hot wings kind of stuff? So don't have to worry too much about getting all these cables nice and perfect, because they're all gonna get hit with an airbrush. Just wanna not have like crazy lines. On camera, I can't read too well. It's probably too high. So I can crank that down a little. If I could even. It is a kind of weird thing. Ooh. Ooh. Do not envy that. Do not envy that. Like, I'm very happy that you raised some funds, but dang. That's not funny. That is very not much better. That's even worse. See, that's a little better. A little better. We'll keep it like that for now. Oh, well, let's check this clip. Oh my, oh. And at that point, he knew he fucked up. Oh my god. I'd have just been like, I already raised money, why am I gonna torture myself? Oh. You are one very, very brave dude for sucking down that. Because I, on the other hand, if I raised money and they told me, okay, now that you've raised money, now you have to suck down some Carolina Reaper, I'd be like, I can't even have like large quantities of sriracha. Like, I'm definitely not going to do that. But yeah, good on you. Yeesh. Yeah. I'm happy I don't have a community that would be willing to, like, subject me to that. It's like, yeah, you should so do that. No, I so should not. I absolutely should not do that. One, because I have a very sensitive stomach, and I will probably tear a hole in my stomach lining if I ever tried that. Ugh. Yeah, honestly, if anything, I would just be like, yeah, I'm gonna do all of that, just without. I'll raise you money, but I'm definitely not gonna eat something ridiculous like that. No, that's literally why. Like, come on, like, I torture Sea Fox paints and the Dice Dome all the time with hydrate. Like, I'm like, as soon as they're done drinking, I will wait till they put it down and just be like, yeah, you gotta hydrate again. Just because. No, I'm gonna save his kidneys. Drinking lots of water is great for your kidneys. The rest of them is gonna have issues. Because, yeah, the rest of them's gonna have issues. The only thing that it will do is that it'll deplete your electrolytes, which is kind of bad. So if you notice your chat is kind of going ham, you just go get Gatorade. It's all about Hail Hydrate. Hail the Hydrate. A little bit of two-toning. Oh, that stuff. Yeah, this parchment paper. It means so wonky. I remember my buddy trying like Death Reaper wings at McKibben's here in Montreal, and just the horror stories that I heard from him, just like no, that's definitely not a thing for me. Definitely do not want. Ugh, poutine, so good. But it depends. What kind of poutine do you enjoy? Like, what's your combination? Like, you like crispy? You like soft? You like quadruple cooked? Dirty fries? Clean fries? Yeah, honestly, thank God, like, you didn't get seriously hurt or anything. Because that stuff, ugh. All of them? Nah, I can't deal with, like, crappy fries. I love a very specific way of fry. And if a specific way of fry is not met, then the whole poutine is garbage. I'm very, very picky with my poutine. What? How is... So apparently, I'm playing copyrighted music, even though it's literally a soundtrack of, like, no, like, non-copyright sound. What a joke. No, like, I'm literally multi-streaming. I have one thing on YouTube, I got my Twitch, and then I have Facebook. Facebook constantly thinks that I'm playing copyrighted music, even though I'm literally using Pretzel, which is non-copyright music. And then, on top of that, like, just, like, another step up, I decided I'm gonna put, like, non-copyright sound on. So, that should have literally taken care of it all. But no. No, apparently not. Because I'm still getting notifications from Facebook. It's like, hey, you know, we're gonna stop your stream if you keep playing copyrighted music. Like but it's not copyrighted music, you dolts. I think it's also because they're more used to people that are like FPS gaming, stuff that already includes sound. Like, I'm actually playing music. And it's on its cables. Yeah, that's why I'm not too worried about
like Facebook, I just have to like keep clicking like, no, it's not copyright music. It might have heard like literally 2 notes and just been like, it must be copyrighted music. But that's Facebook for you. It's a great platform. I have to figure out all the search engine optimization stuff. Once I figure out all that, I'm a business. And that's also one of the reasons why I'm not like an affiliate. This is just for the sole fact that I don't want to deal with all these other things they got on. It's coming out nice. Pretty. The mushroom. Yes, I did. I saw it multiple times across like a lot of different places, and I'm pretty sure you posted it in a couple other people's channels. And while I was there, and I saw it, and it looks sick, dude. Like, the only thing is like me, I was like, oh man, he's painting every little crack. I'd have just stuck some I'd have stuck some stuff in it. And just like washed it off after, or done the old school Gundam trick where you just literally take an airbrush and you just airbrush the whole thing, and then you just literally take like something to wipe it off. You just clean it off the top, and then you get that really crisp edge. And then I'm like, eh. But it's you're more into hand painting. I'm more into like airbrushing. Just because I enjoy the speed. Everyone that says that, I show them products, and they then are like, I want an airbrush, because it is so cheap. That's why I no longer concern myself with too much of blending stuff, because I can just cheat just about everything. You want to see Space Issue? Hold on. This is my compressor. It is ultra smart. Hey, how's it going, Tom Walrus? That is my compressor. It is ultra tiny. It is actually battery operated too. Like, that's how. Well, it's bad because I have NVIDIA RTX on, but it's super quiet. And then airbrush. Literally a big old floppy cape. You got yourself your airbrush. Now, little action. Cute. And if you want, you can make yourself a little thing. Probably like 20 something PSI. Just enough. Honestly, it's enough for airbrushing. It's because that's what it's designed for. It's just it's constantly on. You're not using alcohol-based like paint, so you have like Vallejo, Army Painter, all of those. Anything that comes in a little bottle or made by Citadel, that's all water-based. So, yeah, like it'll work perfectly fine. You won't die from it. Like, it will get on stuff if you just airbrush straight and there's nothing drawing air anywhere. But if you use Tamiya paints, well, you're gonna get kind of high. But yeah, honestly, my sprayed booth, some random car air filter, 120mm like CPU desk fan that is like wired to a USB cable with like a connector, something, and then it's just that like board thing, like I don't know what the heck it's foam core. That's what it is. So yeah, it is foam core. So then you just glue it, a little bit of duct tape, all good to go. You just do some geometry, sketching, design stuff. Yeah. Oh, alcohol base is kind of a challenge. But it dries real quick. So, I don't know. Like, I've never really had an issue with that. But it's not like you're getting high, you're just getting lightheaded. Just because, like, you're no longer breathing air, you're just sucking down, like, alcohol fumes. You'd be one with the airbrush. The airbrush is you. You are the airbrush. This guy's actually super duper fun to paint. Even though, like, I do not enjoy dealing with cables. But yeah, super fun to paint. Honestly, Necrons are not that hard to paint. There's very, very little surface area for you to paint. Reanimator. I have no idea which one that is. Is that the big guy? You're no. Please stretch. Oh, this is the reanimator. Yeah, I did this so that later on, when I airbrush, I dry brushed it with literally this, give that metallic green undercoating. So I don't know, thought it was cool. Make a little glowing panel of some sort. Honestly, I was supposed to follow a guide for painting these things, like the actual official way, and I couldn't do it. I think about like 5 minutes into it, I was just like, I can't deal with these constraints. And it looks ugly. I want to make better things. Yeah, panels, man. You gotta panel everything. For the guy, I really hope he's including the paint too. I hope you're not including that in your price. Straight up 7 is okay for your time, just in general, or just your time, because you have to assemble it, and that's like being generous. That's very generous. Like the fact that you have to assemble it. If he's like, if he complains later on that you didn't clean up mold lines and stuff, or you missed some, like some obvious ones, of course you should. But you know, like for a Space Marine's like collar, where there's that seam around his collar, come on, man! Like, are you kidding me? Okay, Necrons. You'll have a lot of fun with Necrons. You can do a lot of quick paints on them. You can pretty much just do that. Like, I just painted them all black. Just took a giant air, dry brush, and I just dry brushed it all lead belcher. But I think it's too... Like, you'd have to go over it again with, like, something like an aluminum or high silver. Because this looks really like gunmetal at that point, so you want it to, like, pop a little more. I'm gonna go back in and hit it silver a bit. Ooh. How much you charging him for the Ugin? Because the Ugin should be quick. Like, really quick money. And if it's not quick money, then something's wrong. Ugin, like, assembly, maybe an hour or two. Depends on how bad the gaps are, unless it's, like, fully one piece. If it's fully one piece, it should only take you maybe I'd say like 2 hours max. Like an hour for the main everything, and then after that, well, an hour of like doing the base, all the touch-ups, little highlights. Well, the Necrons are just Necrons. Like, the same ones I'm doing. But the Ugin is actually a Magic the Gathering card. Or I should say it's a Planeswalker. For, like, you know, Hasbro comes at me. Like, you called it the wrong thing. Talk about models here. Yeah, it's because he's got a commission. Atomic Walrus has got a commission for painting an Ugin statue. But honestly, it looks like if you actually ever seen the card, then, well, the card is, well, it's pretty simple. It's just like a light teal, like a dark emerald green mixed with teal, and then highlighted with white. It's 3 or 4 colors. It's just how you use it to blend it all together that makes the difference. But, like, I think 90% of it could just be achieved by dry brushing. Yeah, you could, like, you know, maybe toss in, like, literally a fluorescent green. Just be like, just little wisps of it everywhere, and you won't notice it at first, but then as you, like, live with it, you'll be like, oh, there's cool things everywhere. But that's stuff that people don't pay for. That's what you that always have to remember that. It's what will someone pay for, and what will someone not pay for? And what are they willing to pay for? Honestly, I think there's well, if I remember right, you're in the States, so you have that thing called Dollar Tree. So Dollar Tree has a ridiculous amount of makeup brushes, and a lot of people have gotten a lot of success dry brushing with those. Yeah, that's it. So, who else here has actually played Cyberpunk? Is it just me, or it's Grand Theft Auto? That's honestly what I think it is. It feels very, very Grand Theft Auto. Like, just, I get to do other things. I've only played, like, the little, like, just maybe 4 hours into it. But I'm doing, like, all the story stuff. So, I'm kind of, like, far behind. Like, I'm not doing the main story. I'm doing all those side quests. Like, I'm walking around fighting, trying to find people to fight. Well, I'm just happy that you got commissions. Like, I haven't commissions, but mind you, a lot of like people in Quebec or in Canada are just like, well, everybody is staying at home, I can just paint it myself. So, yeah. I'm surprised people didn't get banned on Twitch. The amount of, like, nudity that is in that game is ridiculous. Even, Harvey Mornstein, the guy from Montreal that did Epic Mealtime, it's on Facebook. Just straight up, like, a bunch of penises on his screen. I just clicked on it because it was like, oh, he's playing. Let's see how it looks on his PC. There's like dildos everywhere. He walks into a strip club. There's just dildos plastered across the wall. I'm just like, what hell, dude, guys? Really? Really, that's a lot of stuff. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, honestly, if painters aren't willing to do stuff in your area, have at it. Yeah, but that's really what it is. It's like, I'm in a fairly large metropolitan area. There's a lot of people that are just like, I'm a commission painter. Okay, like, I'll take a commission. I'm not a commission painter. I just like painting. So if you want, you bring me stuff, I'll paint it. Clearly gonna charge you because my time is not free. That's okay. As long as you ain't getting caught, or you're actually still following the curriculum, have at it. There's like a bunch of people that I usually join my stream that are actually work. So I'm not being paid, but I'm keeping you straight. Oops. I don't know, I forgot to hit that thing. Cool. Okay. So. Yo, the solo glow is the best. One hand's crazy hot and the other one's crazy cold. All at the same time. Okay. Here. Where's the sun? Nuts. Everyone sucks. Mine doesn't sweat that bad. Unfortunately. Well, fortunately, actually. Because literally it's just, I don't know. I just don't sweat as much. Plus, it's cold. Just touch this. Let's just hit this. Let me look at this real quick. Let's see if they went ahead. No, they did not. So I'm going in between this line. So let's match airbrush. It's airbrush time. You also have to remember that we are painting literally ultra thin layers of everything. Even me, I rub off lots of paint by accident because I just like go very, very, very thin, especially when I airbrush. Oh. No, my pin's gone. So I'm just gonna have to fix this quick. There you go. Make sure they're equal. For I don't even know if I have a ratio. I just keep thinning it till it works. I'm so bad. Those stay. And it's even more. It's even more different. Yeah, it's more different. It changes. Yeah, it changes as you use different techniques. Now I'm just gonna crank the air pressure as high as I can get because I want to spray just a little bit and I want it to dry as fast as possible. If y'all wonder what in the world, like, palette thingamajigger, like, I just use a 3D printed one I made. It works wonders. No, it's not. Definitely not that thing. I got tools, but alright. So we're gonna use this to start. The metallic green. Then we're gonna move into the fluorescent. Find that USB extension. This. Just take a bit of flow improver. Oh. Spray this through. Just a little bit left. Take some airbrush thinner. And that's about it. Just let you get it. Alright. No time like the present to just randomly start spraying stuff. It's not actually all that thin. I'm actually just pulling back very, very little. And this is just mainly for the inside here. So you see it's starting to green tint. Like if you want this, like it's white right here. That's how fast I can go. I'm just taking it real slow. See. I'll just give you a little comparison. That's how this side looks. Just kind of like gunmetal gray, black. Other side, super duper shiny silver green. It's a 0.3. I actually can't even tell. Thank you very much for the follow, son. Sounds like Rollo. Why does that sound so familiar? Rollo. No, I'm thinking of Rollo from what's it there? From the Cleveland show.
Like you trying to get stuck in it. In the air.
This little. Get all the glow. I clearly see the two differences. Maybe I'm fine with this. Tape. I'll tape anything. I just go back in with a screwdriver. And if ever I really had to tape, it really depends on how intricate it is, but how weird it is. There you go. That's a trade secret. Silly Putty XL. Works wonders. And also, I use like my airbrush for a lot of lighting effects. So the overspray is pretty, for me at least. Thank you very much. Just do set the stopper before anything.
Now which way do we go? Is it the questions you ask? There are so many choices that it's hard not to look past. What is real and what is fake? And the risk
Anything Tiger Stripes is always gonna be. And my only thing I would say to that is just do it.
just defining words. We can no longer hold on to what only makes us hurt. We cannot step into the dark before it
Now we got it's nice brightened. Straight here. And I hit everything just a tiny, tiny little bit. Actually, I gotta. Oh, there it is. Ugh. This thing literally saved my life. Carpal tunnel evasion right there. Yeah, once you get a airbrush that has a stopper, you just put it at a stopper, and you can just slowly like add. And then you just crank the airbrusher so that you're just blasting as hard as you can. So if you hit like a 90-degree angle somewhere, it just bounces down and then up and around, rather than like low pressure where it will just like drip down onto it. Like if you're creating turbulent wind, it will hit the like edges harder and prevent it from sticking. It might create some vortices, but yeah, that's stuff that you kind of just get used to, I guess. You can see that even like I'm going pretty hard too. Like if you just ease off and you're just like moving really quickly, you're not gonna get much. But if you just stay in one little itty-bitty spot, it starts to really. It's a 0.3. It's not like this is actually pretty. It's like a standard one now, especially with like the cake decorating stuff that you find on Amazon. And if you go in my about stuff, I think I have the same one listed. Yeah, like honestly, if you do a lot of airbrushing, the more you do, the better. That's like I even forgot that cable. I said I'm just airbrushing it. I don't care. I'm just like But yeah, you can get really up close. You can relatively so. It all gave it shine. What's really sad is I almost never use it. I bought this giant thing because I used to use it. But then I just started not caring. I would just literally hand paint over any mistake, and it was just faster. Because you spend a lot of time like shaping it and everything. It's understandable for some stuff, but you could just buy a liquid mask, or you could just cut a piece of tape faster. But Silly Putty is just when you can't find anything, just you don't want to like spend for something. Hit the random spots. It's highlights. This. Brighten all this guy out. I'm gonna wash this thing. Whoop. Oh. No camera thing. Sorry, guys. My camera slipped out the thing while I was lifting it up. And for all of those people in the world that are super afraid of airbrushes and like cleaning and then here you go. Watch me clean the airbrush. Because it's just so easy. Just take the rinse bottle and just use the inside. There's nothing like the plastic is not gonna hurt the inside. Yeah, how's it going, Binbot? Protective cap back on after I just take my nail, just put it there, grab a Q-tip, and then that's it. Over. Have a good one, Comic Walrus. Be safe, man. Just take a Q-tip, just rub off all this extra paint. No, I'm using thinner, but to clean it, I'm just using water. Because it's water-based paints. And it doesn't really stick to the inside of this thing. It's into the cup. So, and there you go. That's done. But like for Tamiya paints, you're gonna have to actually take a Q-tip and like jam it inside and really go at it with everything. You have paint all over the inside of your cup. Get this. Brush magic. You just leave it inside for a little bit and it will start dissolving everything. And don't get it on plastic because it'll start like dissolving. It's probably just like a better smelling acetone. But yeah, if you have like a dirty cup, abuse it with some harsh chemicals. I've never tried that one, actually. I wanted to, right? Ew. Alright, what did I want to do? I wanted to go to... I gotta go to different color. I'm gonna go to fluorescent. Ticked. It is fluorescent green from Vallejo. Because I actually don't like the Tesseract paint. It's weird. It's just super weird. I don't understand this thing. It's like you paint on white, turns out yellow. Paint on black, turns green. And like a dark, dude. It will mess with your head. That's like a guarantee. There. Oh, no. Just drop some up like that. It's like left is right, right is left. Alright, so let's get to this. Now I'm gonna start hitting this with some flips. Reanimator. Yeah, Canoptic Reanimator from the Indomitus set. So yeah, I was originally like this weird little metallic thing, and then I use that as my base, hit it with that fluorescent green, hits all the little things, and then boom. Instant, easy, off-source lighting, and yeah, that's why I don't tape anything. Oh, this is like you're watching it. You're like, well, on this point, Soviet, at least you're gonna get ideas on what you can and can't do. So now, look at that glow. Like compared to that, my base was like super silver green. I hit it with fluorescent green, and I get the Tesseract glow that they're trying to sell you. That works. Like, it just confuses me. I can't use it. It just annoys me. Just do it. Just do it, If no, you want to. I really, really hope you can still get it. Because it seems like it's becoming, like, we're at that point where some stores that have, like, really, really stocked up still have a bunch, but there's some that you won't find. Stupid Facebook. Makes no sense. How am I streaming music that belongs to, of course, everything belongs to somebody. Jeez. Well, guaranteed you'll be able to find, like, part outs.
A break, a pause. I wait. Oh, baby, 'cause I know I was the cause. Every time I close my eyes, I see your face. I'm rolling for your kisses and your sweet embrace. Now saying you need time and that you need your space, and you don't know if things will ever be the same. No, I will wait for you. And I'll do anything that you want me to. Just let me into your heart. Let me into your heart. Just let me into your heart. Let me into your heart.
I gotta eventually figure out how to assemble stuff. Because it seems like very, very interesting. But I have to focus. little bit of off-source lighting all underneath this big boy. Pip colors.
We're just going real quick.
There we go. One Necron relatively done with all the airbrushing. So it's glowing everywhere. Except for that one spot. I'm gonna hit it. Alright, let's clean this out. And we're gonna hit my favorite. That's not my favorite. We're gonna hit my favorite Channel Line accent color by Tamiya. So good. Because I have so many, I made it with the Gauss rifles, I think? The Gauss flares? The longer ones, instead of the... And then when I go and make the another half, I'm gonna put it in the other picture. So currently, I just have the one. There we go. All sorts of cable dangling-janglings. Crazy highlighting. And now we're gonna highlight even a little. So I'm not sure what these things are called. I'm pretty sure they're the gauze flames. Pretty sure. If not, oops. I don't know. Also, my group that I play with will eventually be playing with, they don't mind if it's not the exact one. As long as you're not, like, if it doesn't get confusing, they're just like, yeah, whatever. If you want to be, like, ultra Nazi about it, you know, it's like, no, what you see is what you get, and it can never be anything else. It's like, okay, well, imagine trying to make friends in this game. Like, no, maybe it was like, you're not gonna let me play, even though I lugged all this stuff super duper far just to play. Like, are you kidding me? Like, that's a big no-no. So now the fun stuff comes by. Darkens panel.
Take me away from home.
They really need to make this eyeball pop.
Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night.
Give it dude some mascara.
These broken dreams in flight. And we'll fly. Oh, we'll fly.
Oh man, it was bad. I actually gave up at some point, and the faces don't matter which one you go where, because you can literally just chop off the back of their face, the little stub, and you can just stick it. And it works real nice.
Up here, we're free.
I straight up used the wrong arms on the wrong person. I think it was like I used arm 33 on model 40 something. Oh no, I used the arms from 40 something on 30 something, and it didn't fit, so I just couldn't be bothered, so I just literally just chopped it up, and I made it fit. You don't want to fit? Too bad. You don't fit now. Yeah, I'm very much not a fan of their stuff. Oh, yeah, and if you blink, you're gonna miss the clue. It's all highlighted. Just like that. Oh, mine dried completely. I forced it. I was like, I don't want to know anymore. I got so tired of building the same model, but like with slight variations. I need HQ units. HQ units. And it's so quick. It comes on a little applicator flash. And you just saw how easy it was. It was just a little like high spin. And that's it. Slick to win. How's it going, Splinterbrush? The shiny fur alligator up in him. Same old, same old. Just got done shading all of the animator. Then eventually, now I'm just panel lining everything. School style. Yeah, like I remember, I was like super sick on stream. I wasn't paying much of attention because I was playing Cyberpunk like a bad person, like a bad viewer. But at least I had my my sound on. So, oh man, dude, that sucks. Well, you're more than welcome to hang out, chat. Yeah, that will always hit you like a bag of bricks. It's like out of nowhere too. It's literally like you're just driving along, you're all happy, and someone just chucks a bag of bricks at you. So I'm very happy that you're feeling much, much better. Honestly, very, very happy that you're feeling better. Because that stuff's no joke. Especially these times where everyone's locked up. A lot of bad juju stuff going around. Yeah, I have a lot of different modeling tools. Like all my stuff's like all mainly scale modeling stuff. And it's, I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible, but it's gonna come out sounding super duper mean. Just imagine all my tools are made for elderly senior men that want everything just to be quick and easy. And like get to a certain result with the least amount of effort. Because, well, elderly. Yeah, pretty much. It's just like, I want a hobby, but I don't want to spend forever on it. So here's a product. Yeah, it's honestly like the most efficient product possible. But I'm mixing it with products that, well, generally you don't mix it with. By the book. And it's like super liquidy. It's like literally just running like off the bottle onto my finger. Spots. Annoying. Actually, I don't play anything. This is just the Indomitus box that I just decided we're just gonna build it. And then I wanted to not just have like the same army as, well, not really the same army, but I didn't want to have like the same display case as everybody else that had it. So I just decided, okay, whatever new releases that came out, I'm hoping so, because one of my buddies wants to teach me how to play properly. Gave me an introduction. Yeah, I bought one. I went a little ham. I have 4 Indomitus boxes total. And yeah. Sorry, but not sorry. So yeah, I have a ridiculous amount. And then no, but that's like, so you got the 4 Indomitus boxes, then you have another you have the Command Edition like starter thing. Then when they announced like all the new models for like the whole like release of the Silent King, I bought all the Space Marine stuff and all the Necron stuff, and it's all just hanging out on a shelf right there, right behind me, along with the Plague Marine like stuff. So yeah. But yeah, like, as a person that doesn't play the game, I kind of went up like crazy and bought kind of a lot. All the extra books, like, in the corner over there, like, those are actually all old codexes that I asked some people in Quebec for. And it was just, like, as reference stuff. I was just like, hey, you know, if you have stuff that it's just taking up space and you're gonna chuck it anyway, like, let me go. Actually, I didn't. I went to 2 spots. Kingdom something. There's something online. And they have like a store like super far up north in Quebec. And then... oh, all the books, I sold them. I sold them all. So I recuperated quite a bit of money. Because people were willing... like, cause at some point you could not buy the nice editions. And the regular one online was like $80 plus tax. So I was just selling them for like $65 a pop. So yeah. And then I bought some other random models like Doom Blades or something from people online. And those guys were selling their books for like $20. And I was like, okay, I'll buy your book and I'll bring it back to Montreal with me and I'll sell it for like $60, and literally I'll have free Doom Blades or something. And people are like, "Oh, you bought my book, but you're reselling it." And I'm like, "Well, you sold it to me for $20. What do you want me to do? It's not my fault." Like, anyone would have paid $20 for this rule book. Like, I was selling them before for like $60, and people are still paying. Yeah, I literally bought and sold a ridiculous amount of those. Like the 9th edition rulebooks, I bought a bunch, sold a bunch. The ones that originally came with the box, I sold all of them. I kept one for myself. I haven't even like cracked it open. I do eventually want to put I don't know what they're called, but they're just like metal corners for books on, because I want to keep all my pretty books all sorts of pretty. And yeah. Okay, so that's that. By the way, Splinter, like, have you actually tried using, like, the Tesseract glow thing? Like, this... Where the hell is that piece? Yeah, like, this thing. It's so bad. It's so weird. It reacts so weird to bases. Like, it's part yellow, part green. It's supposed to give you this effect, but it doesn't. Because you have to, like, literally base it in silver, well, in white and black, like, gradient, to be able to get this on a model. I don't know. It's so weird, because I shot it through my airbrush, and it came out really, really wonky. Tray of stuff. Yeah, see? No. That is with me spraying it. Like, it's so weird. It's just so weird. I can't get myself used to it, so I just... Because I airbrush more, I'm just like, screw it. I'm not gonna use this Tesseract paint. I will eventually find someone. I was thinking about just doing a light gray as a base to be able to use this, but it seems more trouble than it's worth for me, because I base everything black, and it's just faster to just spray it the color that I want. like I could just make this color without... I thought this would be like, it's the easy mode, just spray both. Like, literally, this color for me is just black, base, you get the metallic green, and just fluorescent green on top. And it gives you that really nice greenish, like, metallic glow that everyone's kind of looking for. But it gives you that hint of yellow because of on the bronze, which is kind of what I wanted. So, yeah. Yeah, but what, like, I didn't like the yellow as much because I'm just gonna keep these for myself. So I was just like, I do, but I don't. And all the cables are all like silver. But if somebody really wanted it to pop, I would have just kept spraying it like with this, and it would have gone more into the yellow. I don't know why it does that, but it just reacts that way. So pretty much this and this equals this, but in metallic mode. And it just looks nicer instead of like a very flat looking thing. I don't know. I personally like it. Very happy with that. Now I'm just worried if I chuck some panel liner in there, it's gonna go wonky. Nah, let's not. So that'll be that for that. And then let's move on to this guy. I have no idea how I'm supposed to do it. How do you leave it look like? Let's... Oh, this is... What? Get the separation straight. We're going to deal with this.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air.
Yes. Ah, thank you very much. If you're wondering which gold it is the gold from Vallejo. What's even cooler is what you see after. So my favorite Chimney panel liner.
Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling
Just fills it all in.
rated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must.
Makes it look like I put so much effort in.
I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall. Fear I weighed the person you are. Break out, I've got to see. Spend all my
So he's got all these things, but I just have to do that. Okay.
a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all. Fearless.
It's Judicar? I think the Judicar is fun. I'm not sure which one the Judicar is. I'm pretty sure it's the guy with the sword. Think that's the Judicar? Big boy with a sword? Man, look at that. This is the first army I ever painted, so I missed a lot of stuff. Like, I didn't know that these little jump packs are like have silver on them. Same with the little exhausts over here. And then because I couldn't figure the reference, and I just gave up, and I just wanted to paint, I just started going nuts. And if you're wondering what color this is, it's just Tamiya metallic blue. Yeah, because I was trying to follow it for, like, I was like, okay, you know, Space Marines are blue, but I don't want this, like, flat blue. Like, I want, like, a blue. It's blue. Blue is this. Especially if I wanted, like, Space Age stuff. I was just like, I'm sure they just anodize everything. And it looks all metallic anyway. I'm sure it'll be fine. And yeah, it turned out nice. Paint the ball.
Cause the world will doubt, try to bring you down, but your love is real.
I've never actually used that color, but I find all these metallic colors might come out a little bit more. They could be lighter than what. So on the bottle, it looks super. Like already, it looks pretty bright, but as you spray it, you're gonna need to give it a lot of coats because on my like top of my knuckle, that's what it turns out as light coats on black. But if you just keep going, it turns more. So, and it takes time. Like I screwed up many times, just like, oh, it's not going green for this enough, and it's like full pulled it, and it did not turn out. So yeah. Lots and lots of thin coats. You're spending the time just sitting there.
Confession that you're my obsession. You're pulsing through me. The blood is rushing and I am trusting you'll come save me. My knees are feeling weak. Your body's close to me. I want you to come rescue me.
Nice. Now you got a base coat on, and I hope you there. I hope you get all the mold lines in between their body parts, because man, they are not fun. Okay, this one doesn't have a button.
Won't you come and rescue me? My knees are feeling weak. Your body's close to me. I want you to come rescue me.
Woo. Oh man. After one set of just Necrons, just like the fact that there's 20 Necron warriors, after the first 10, you're like, oh, nice, I'm through it all. Well, no, you're not. Forgot that you had to do it times 2. The fighting. Oh, I got that one.
Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown.
Oh, Pinbot. Pinbot's coming for it. Congrats, Pinbot. I'm very sure you can buy a new skin in the penny. Usually, I actually annihilate everybody, and then everybody, like, oh, everybody goes ham, and just like, oh, it's rigged. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know how to remove myself. Now, I'm gonna go back to that fluorescent. That's always what it is, man. Oh, it's the shiny Crobat. It is the Baka Wind MTL.
I can't regret leaving you alone until you find your way back home.
Alright, no problem, man. Fun with the daddy duties. Bam. reading messages. Let's see what happens when I forget. Still looks nice, but just not as nice. Go. Quick and easy Necrons. Blast them like airbrush. One more paint. Just full on. Just a little bit of paint from the bottom. Just take the brush. All right. Tip just a little bit. I don't know how I feel about this, like, weapon thing. Let it dry a little bit, and then we'll hit it with the panel liner. There's an arc tube being able to fit these. What? There's an arc one? Like arc, like the survival game? Huh? Like, is that what we're talking about? Because I don't even know if they replaced. Huh. Did not know that happened. Seems like it would be. Like, is he the executive producer? Like a the movie that they're decided they're gonna make, or like it's a movie or a game? Like as an executive producer. Huh? Wait, what? Like, what's he doing? Like, giving up acting and being Vin Diesel? Like, what? Like, what? Why this happened? Alright, we're gonna move on to the tinier dudes. Get some more. Might just be financing it. Yeah, I found that out because of Matt Mercer's critical. You can see that he's like getting into it, but he's like kind of trying to protect his image. He's just like smiling and smirking. It was really funny. It was just like a airsoft plate carrier with no plates in it. Cause yeah. It's just a really nice photo that one of my friends took during a Halloween party. Has a little bear on it.
What? No. That's that. No. I need a link to an official source, because if you're saying that and you're not, I'm literally gonna try to find you and just break your knees. We don't play that game of like lying about Firefly. I need an official link saying Firefly is gonna get rebooted. The same cast. Oh no. I freaking love that. Oh, it's like a full-on... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Because the crew was the crew for that reason. Like, sure they'll do something really nice with it, but it's just who they're gonna cast. I would love it if they cast, like, most of the original cast members. But, you know, Wash is already supposed to be murdered. Jane would probably just, like, sell out, just because, why the heck not? Yeah, Chef's dead. Poor guy. Oh. Well, they didn't realize, they didn't, like, foretell the future that someone was gonna buy out their company. So they were just like, well, we're gonna close out everything. But now it's like, dear Disney, what are you gonna keep canon? Is my question. No. I should just apply for this reboot, because there's a bunch of Asians in space. And well, let's just say, like, they all speak Mandarin. And I could... You know, and that's where, like, a lot of people, like, start their careers. It's up at Disney. Look at Britney Spears.
Yeah, personally, I'm like, if this is legit and they somehow source together, they just completely scrap everything from original Firefly and just recast everyone except for Malcolm Reynolds, because he, like, come on, let's be real here. Like, I think the actor for Malcolm Reynolds said at any point that if somebody were to take over, he would be more than happy to come back. And then they already have, hey, how's it going, C-Fox? Just in time to watch me airbrush. And because you missed it, this is the results of airbrushing. All the glow, all the time, all over the place. And just because C-Fox came in, we're gonna have that. While I spray burst these things. Put highlights. Every time I change colors in my airbrush, shrink. You want to know what's even worse? Every time Shiro says like, you'll be drunk within 20 minutes. Especially if I'm just chatting. Yes, NVIDIA, I know. GeForce drivers are available for everything, probably because you guys screwed something up with 2077. I won again. See, this is why I gotta figure out how to remove myself. Alright, we'll just keep spamming it until I don't win. Ooh, that sucks, dude. Well, I hope you watching me airbrush will make your day better. Yes, that's it. Hate paint. Just rage paint. Like, oh, I really wish you got your Age of Sigmar stuff from DICE. Because literally, the funnest things to hate paint with dry brushing are anything Age of Sigmar. You just go in there with a dry brush, and you're like, yeah, get on there, paint. Hello. Thank you very, very much. Man. Can you guys hear the compressor when it's out? Yes, no, maybe? Like, is it horrific? Like, what's not loud? Like, on a scale of, like... Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure you just hear it when I do this. And then it goes... Yeah, I gotta just find a better solution for it. I'll just put it underneath the desk. Okay, 3 out of 10. That's too bad. Too bad. Nice pinball. Hey, you want to know what? Be a little less rigged. Have y'all have a little bit of fun. Let's go to stream avatars. Let's drop in a bunch of stars. Just make it rain on y'all. If y'all type exclamation pad jump and get some points. Alright, so now we're gonna go. Drop. 2 drop. Little trick, cover it up. Press down to get the air, then pull back and gurgle. The gurgle. Gotta hit these things wide. See, all those silver green things are all gonna turn into that yellowish green. I do want to try like airbrushing a turtle, dude. Like, I'm gonna buy a great unclean one off someone probably, and then I literally just go ham. Oh, it just doesn't look right. Really get up in there. Just ever so slightly. Have some runs. Not so bad because I'm super light. That's facing the gold. No, I wasn't. But if you send me a link to it, more than happy to check that out. Because those things are honestly stupid cool. I'm just not even sure how that stuff is actually okay to move around. Because it just looks like you would break it. Because it's hanging on by like a couple of chains or something. Not sure how it's held down. Yeah, I can't wait to finish my Silent King. After I'm done with these guys, I'm just gonna start focusing on the Silent King. Silent King. I got the Void Dragon. I literally bought all the new models just because I didn't know what I needed to play, so I just bought everything. And let's just say, if you're not used to building models with no instructions, well, that's an exercise that you learn to hate. Because it is so bad. Everyone that I think has built the Silent King has literally said the same thing. It is like garbage build.
Now here we stand and hover on the edge. We're just a drop in time. Feel like gave you every breath I had. Even forgave your crimes.
Instant crazy. Oh, jeez. I just know there's this one page that's something about it's like if your power versus their toughness. Shit, I don't even remember anymore. But yeah, this is abusive spray at this point. You want to hate spray something? Just far end. Just go everywhere. And then hit more spots. Like, my whole hand is just covered. That's why I wasn't afraid of, like, oh, there's a little mistake here and there. I just cover up all the mistakes. And even the bronze doesn't show up as much anymore. Because it's all getting hit. As a highlight. So you have the guys look crazy. Looks like darkness. And they all have like this green tinge to it, but only at certain like angles. This one's a little screwy because it's got like dents in its skull, but I'll fix that with my favorite. And these things I don't really understand how like I would do it. I could do it with like a brush, but too busy. Paint. Oh, I should actually add more to my skull. Second, I'm just gonna finish. I've come very, very close. It's like just to picking it up, not to shrinking it. Just for the sole fact that, like, well, you saw that I have like that wee bear grizz paint bucket thing, and then there's this. I've literally just grabbed it, and then as I'm like looking at it, I'm like, why is it so rickety? I'm like, oh, it's the wrong thing. So, really not hard to clean.
Prepare yourself for the apocalypse.
And I will be right back because I need to go fill up my red spot. Enjoy the battle royale. Indomitus.
The apocalypse. The heat is scorching. Forests burned up. The sky colors red. Volcanoes erupt. The world as we know it will no longer be there.
Oh, it's Sea Fox comes out swinging. Oh, Pichu is bodying people.
Prepare yourself for the apocalypse.
What's this? Very much.
The apocalypse.
Thank you. Great. Oh, Facebook streaming. So ridiculous. Makes no sense. Literally non-copyright music. Non-copyright sounds. Oh, it must belong to something. Yes, but it's to people that let people use it. Oh, wait. No. I'm gonna go to the other one. We're gonna make this boy pop. Pop. All the popping. We got phosphorus lighting all over this guy. It's all nice and pretty. Now we're just gonna add the black highlights to everything, and it'll just make sense. What the heck is going on with this again? Am I constantly fighting? Oh, -8 is a lot. Get a little less blinding. Just a little less blinding. Yeah, that's so much better. That break in color, even though it's like nice gradient, oof, so much nicer. A little less like I just blasted. What the? So? Oh. See. Let's see what that is. I'm not sure which mod that is. Thanks a bunch, Dice Dome. I will most likely drop by. Maybe have to pop one of these while I look it up. I'm pretty sure that this Imhotep guy is the old, like it's a really old model. Because it does not look like the new model. Like his chest looks like massive. Yeah, I think this might be like the older model. Because like his calves, he's got like huge, like he's just a thick boy. Yeah. I think they might. Like, I'm sure you could find somebody on your Facebook group that has the friggin' what was it? I'm pretty sure it's like this guy. He looks really close to that guy. So you could take this dude and I don't know. There's another guy. I'm sure you could just put a cape on this guy of some sort. But pretty much he has the same head. Almost. And then if you took two of these, I mean, like I might just try to make him because I have extras of these guys. And I will literally just take the other side of this, or I'll just cast it and I'll just flip it on the other side. And then just cast like a gajillion of these and make a cape out of it. Just stick it onto the back. That really looks just exactly like him. Yeah, this looks like a really late product information. Of course, it doesn't tell me when it's made. But yeah, I'm very sure that it would be... It's not bad. I just don't like the sculpt. It doesn't look like this pretty, you know? Like, it looks chunky monkey. That's what I'm gonna go with a chunky monkey. I know that there was a fine cast model that somebody like pointed out at some point. Looks super cool. But it's like, dang. Fine cast. It looks cool. If my guys were not the same, like the new sculpt, I would totally get it. But the problem is that I'm a very, very big aesthetics person. When it comes to everything has to look the same. I bought those the Primaris Chaplain ×2. And I was like, oh, you know, I'll make one for my army, and then if ever I need to trade for something, I have that in my pocket. I thought it was a Primaris model, because it was, like, pretty chunky. I thought it was, like, because of whatever kind of thing, like, kind of armor it was wearing, that it was okay. Get it? I look at it, it's nothing like a Primaris. And then I was like, oh, well, I literally have these two, and I need to trade these for something. Or maybe I'll do a giveaway at some point. I gotta set up all my stuff for people doing all the giveaways, all that stuff. Currently, well, I have to work on all sorts of things.
Take what you want from me. I'll give you everything. All that and more you'll see. Just stay right here with me. Love is not fiction, but this time the story's about a king and a queen will pretend to be with paper crowns.
Not much, just highlighting all the panels lines to make it look like it's intentional. See? Literally half of the model for me is the finishing touches. Just applying all of these touch-ups, all of these little highlights, making all the cables stand out, making all the seams pop, while keeping all the shading. Just to break up that color. All these little oops. There you go. Get your points on. Surprise, Pinball's not spamming jump. Oh, there he is. There we go. All sorts of pretty. It's a little hard to see. Maybe? I don't. Let's thinking what would happen if I literally just turned autofocus on. Autofocus. Dear autofocus. Do you want to work today? No? Come on. Get me right up close. No. No. No home. Okay, fine. Manual focusing, please. Oh yeah, the back of this thing. Ha ha! I swear. Oh, it's super glowy. It's actually more glowy on stream because I have like ring lights and everything just bombarding it with light. And because I use a lot more metallic paints and undercoats, everything just pops more. Like, in normal light, it's not as glowy. Like, maybe dumb it down, maybe another 30%. Actually, here, let me play with my mic. So that's kinda how it should be looking. Like maybe that. Where you can still see a lot of the glow. You can still see a lot of the color. It's still very dark. But it's more of a nighttime, like, deep glow. So yeah, this should be about where it's at. The only reason why it's not like that is just because yeah, like my lighting is not the best, so it kind of blows out models pretty well. And then my camera work for my hand cam, yeah. Well, let's just say I need to work on that, because literally the focus goes out all sorts of crazy, and the grains just don't. Like, that's out of focus. Where's my arrow keys? That's as clear as it's getting. Wait, yeah.
Here we go.
That's done. Except for the back. So the power of Tumia. There we go. Let it dry up. You can go back in. Just pick up on larger surfaces. You don't want it to stain, just to get that out. It's that. Now, no, these little mini versions. Just do this quickly. Have a good one, Pinbot. Thanks for showing up to this stream. Thanks for keeping me company. And really, make Mies a thing. I want this to happen. It needs to happen. You should mess with people. The Mies.
Invincible.
I'm telling you, you just gotta make that wiki page. Once the wiki page exists, it's a thing. Eyes. Snakes. Get them in the woods.
Paranoid. You claim this love that you never started. You once destroyed a broken heart that was already shattered. Holding on to what we have and take us to the edge and back. Holding on to what we have and take us to the edge and back. This love that you never started. You once destroyed a broken broken heart that was already shattered. Holding on to what we have, you take us to the edge and back. Holding on to what we have, you take us to the edge and back.
Wait. Oh, that water. No. Let's try this one. Go in with Q-tip and easy highlights. Make that thing really pop out. And the Indomitus. Alright, there we go. Drop some right in his eyeballs. Top here. Boop, boop. Nice little grill. And we're done. Woo! So we are done with the Necrons for today. Had a very, very long day. Stuff we're gonna go check out. I'm gonna do a nice little battle royale while I try to find somebody for us to raid. So thank you guys a whole bunch for coming and hang out and watching. Maybe learn a little bit. Go and drop us off. Where drop off? Let's see. Who is? What's that? Don't stay. Thanks a bunch, so yeah, it looks super duper pretty, especially that I figured out once I break apart like the actual thing, I can get it pretty close to what they show on the box. Who's up? I'm gonna raid my buddy Dice Stone, because why not? Dice Stone's an awesome dude. Does some giveaways. Comes and hangs out on the channel, so why not? We will go raid Dice Stone. Never ever works, man. It's a dice dude. So thanks a whole bunch for coming to hang out. Very much appreciated. I hope you enjoyed watching me airbrush the ever-living crap out of Necrons, which I will most likely be doing again later on anyways. So yep, so close, but so far. Anyways, have yourselves a good one. We're gonna be 3, 2,